Hello, my name is Angie Lizeth Vargas Leon. Okay, listening and speaking. Learning to new is the most important skill. Objectives, information and communication technologies have become a tool that facilitates the way of learning and complements our work as multimedia teachers that they will explain later. Okay, I will mention five tips that they will help you a lot. Okay, listening activities for face-to-face environments. One one tips interacting with other people to immerse yourself in the language is sometimes that helps a lot. Uh, So when you have the possibility to speak with some you speak in English. Don't be embarrassed. People who are British, Scottish, American are very friendly, and they will certainly let you talk to them and share with them. Pay attention to how to speak. They speak, look at their gestures, their face, and the way they express themselves will serve a lot, and surely the he will be better educated. Second tips: listen to understand. Not only listen, and if no stuff think that they are talking about this or that, maybe you that it no another person, or maybe you right it that why every time you move word forward, and you will understand better what the other person or that audio or that movie was saying while you are understanding. Eh, vocabulary. Joe Cannon imagine how important it is to expand your vocabulary. The vast majority of cases in that you don't know understand in English, or that the person speaks very fast or has different accent. Not only that they is speaking with a word that you don't know new, but if you knew the word, you would surely understand what a person is saying to you. Listening to different accents. For example, if you are studying with a North American, right? But if you meet a British and Australian approach you, what are you going to do? English is generally the same, but the accent varies. Sometimes we need the fresh within to know what they are saying, so you can go YouTube and search for person actually speaking English. British person speaking English and Charles Joe educate. The ear to different accent. 5. Improve your pronunciation. In this case, speaking has to do a lot when you improve your pronunciation. You learn how to pronounce the words correctly. The use start listening to other people who pronounce those words in the same correct way. That way, it will make it much easier to understand what the other person is saying. Okay, activities for online language environments to improve listening skill. 1. Background listening. You can do this exercise the first time you listen to an audio. Hit play and start doing something else like cooking or going for a walk in the park. You may to not understand anything you heard. Do not worry. This exercise is not for You to understand the content is instead focus on the sounds of the language and leave the audio in the background while your mind and body are both doing another task. Why it is useful, added benefit of this activity is that it is easy to incorporate into your daily life. You don't have to find time for it. You can do it whenever you want. Pay attention to intonation. Intonation is the change in pitch, how he or low a sound is. With some speaks. With this exercise, you will direct your full attention to the change in the intonation of the audio. Listen to the points where the pitch goes up or down and try to figure out why. If you want to speak English like a native, you need master intonation. Listening to it is the first step. Okay, transcribe the video. Choose a video with subtitles or an audio with transcription. Listen to it without looking at the text, and stop from time to time to transcribe or annotate each word. Listen to the audio again until you transcribe everything. Compare your notes with a Bible caption or transcript. Um, Practice shouting. Hear a phrase of over and over. Repeat the words immediately after the speaker says them. This is called shadowing. Reading and audio in the chat is one of the best exercises to improve your listening and speaking skill at the same time. Not only will to take advantage of pronunciation, but you will also acquire the reading and natural speaking of English. Listen from the middle of the sentences. Skip the audio forward and start listening mid sentences. Try to guess what the topic is about as quickly as possible. This is a perfect exercise to prepare yourself for real life conversation. Okay. Although the main objectives of communication is to make yourself understood and is a face-to-face conversation, they can be easily correct. Test errors can be problem when the expression is to obtain accreditation of the certain level of spoken English. The first step to speak well is to carry out activity listening that allows you to internalize the expression and structure spoken. The second to become aware of mistakes when speaking, especially if they are recurrent, and make an effort to correct them. A useful practice is to record yourself speaking English and listen to yourself critically. It is not necessary for enjoying else to listen to what has been recorded. Just listen to yourself and become aware of the mistakes that are made. The conversation are new as small talk, and it is customary to talk about simple and shallow topics. Casual conversation resolve around important topics and serves to avoid awkward silence and make you and the other person feel more at easy. You can also communicate with both language. Your body communicates as much as your mouth. Similarly, others also express themselves through their body language. For example, if you're queuing and the grocery store and the person in front is empathically tapping and looking at their phone all the time, they probably don't want to talk. On the other hand, if he turns around, looks you in the eyes, at smiles, he might want to talk. The topics of casual conversation are not very or meaningful. For example, if you want to tax the sound in an elevator. Okay, topics to start casual conversation in English. Addressing the topic of listening in learning, let's use the record system is plays a very important role, a primary factor for understanding. 1. Presentation. Before making some else, it ago it to introduce yourself. You can introduce yourself to a person that you have never met before or many have already seen, but who does not remember you. When introducing yourself, add a bit information like where you meet or what you do. You can even mention that you have in English. Universal themes. There are universal themes that almost everyone shares. Things like the weather, news, sport, and entertainment are safe topics, especially if you're speaking in a group. For example, if one person in the group does not like sport, another may. Okay, the job. Some conversation are only the result of our environment. In this case, you should avoid personal topics and gossip. On the other hand, it's okay to talk about your day, an upcoming meeting, or maybe your job. Your job. Observation. Since it's sometimes everyone shares, you don't have to worry that the other person does knew what you're talking about. Make a comment about something around you. You can also observe the other person and say a little compliment. There's instant nothing better than receiving good compliments. Conclusions. We have seen that the development of listening and conversation skill listening is one of the critical issues factor in the process of acquiring of or learning a foreign language. Learning in it is development through exercise and audiovisual activities that involve the use of instruments such as tape records and CD or through student teacher or student interaction. Thank you.